7 unshakable traits of six-figure and multiple six-figure photographers and filmmakers. What's up, guys? Jordan Caresses here, co-owner of the WLMA, the most result-based business mastermind for wedding photographers and filmmakers worldwide. And the reason why I have this YouTube channel is to teach more wedding photographers and filmmakers about marketing, sales, business, help you make a lot more money now so you can eventually build more trust, make more money to join our most advanced WLMA program that helps a lot of wedding photographers and filmmakers scale to that six-figure and multiple six-figure level. Building a six-figure wedding photography business myself and working with so many other wedding photographers and filmmakers to scale worldwide, helping many get to those levels as well. I've studied 7 traits that all of our most successful students have that I believe are absolute musts if you want to get your photography or filmmaking business to that six-figure or multiple six-figure level. But before I get into those 7 traits, be sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell so you don't miss out on more of our content. All right, let's do this. Trait number 1 of 7, the artist entrepreneur mentality. After working and coaching with so many wedding photographers and filmmakers and struggling with this myself, this is one of the biggest mentality issues that keep photographers and filmmakers from getting to that six-figure and multiple six-figure level. And that mentality is transitioning from the artist mentality to the entrepreneurial mentality. Totally different skills, totally different perspectives, totally different sides of the brain. I remember when I first became a wedding photographer, all I wanted to do was create. I just wanted to take pictures. I just wanted to create. I just wanted to make art, which is not a bad thing in itself until I really started struggling in my business. I wasn't able to make ends meet. I had to get another job as a janitor, which to me was humiliating because I was an artist. I was a wedding photographer. That's what I wanted to do full time. And I realized that things really needed to change. I could not just be the artist. I had to transition to the business owner, which comes with new skills, new perspectives, new ways of thinking that were foreign to me, that were uncomfortable to me. And pretty much what I had to do was I had to find people making the money that I wanted to make. Back in the day, I couldn't really find many wedding photographers or filmmakers to mentor from at that time, but I found other business owners, mentored for them, read their books, and I had to adopt their mentality. And this is so important because I see this with my students all the time. You can still even learn all the skills that you need to know to grow a six-figure to multiple six-figure business. But if you're not able to make that leap from artist to entrepreneur, you will always struggle in your business. You will always hit some sort of invisible plateau, invisible wall. For some people, that's a little bit more natural. For others, it's going to take a lot more discipline. For me, it pretty much became an obsession. It was foreign at first, but as I started learning more about the entrepreneurial mindset, as I started learning more about these skills to make more money as a photographer or filmmaker, and that way we were able to eventually build a six-figure wedding photography business. So that's number 1, the artist entrepreneur mentality. You must transition from artistic mindset to entrepreneurial mindset. Every single one of our six-figure and multiple six-figure students have done that. Number 2, unrelenting determination. You must be relentless. You must be unceasing. You must be non-stopping. And this is key as a wedding photographer and filmmaker, as a business owner, because as an entrepreneur, you're going to be going through so many problems, struggles, difficulties that most normal people that are not entrepreneurs never experience. And this is exactly why so many wedding photographers and filmmakers, they quit after a few months. They quit after 6 months. They quit after a year. Or maybe they don't quit, but they take like a break. They'll take like a 90-day break, a month break. I've seen people take 1-year breaks from their business. And that is something that you just cannot do as an entrepreneur. And the reason why is there's so much competition coming in every single year. And when that is happening, if you're not continuing to grow every single month, every single year, your business is dying. There is no really staying in one spot in business because of all the variables that come into play. Every new competitor is a threat to your business. I believe in community. I believe in masterminding. I believe in collaborating. But still, every new competitor that comes in is a threat to push your business backwards if you're not consistently pushing your business forwards. I've seen this so many times with people who are like, yeah, I decided to take a year break from the business. Pretty much after taking a year break from the business, you're starting from scratch. You cannot do that. You must have the discipline to fight through the trials and problems and the pain that comes from growing a business, which is why it's not for everyone. So you must have unrelenting determination. It's okay if you don't necessarily have that now, but if you're aware right now, you can work on building the discipline to start increasing that threshold each and every day as you continue pushing your business forward. Trait number 3 of 7 that every six-figure and multiple six-figure wedding photographer and filmmaker has is intentional action. These people are entrepreneurs that are intentional action takers. In the art world, there is a lot of go with the flow mentality. There's nothing wrong with that, but it is the opposite of what you need for business. If you are really serious in growing and scaling a business, even an artistic business, you have to start getting rid of that go with the flow mentality because there's so many things that need to change. You need to start transitioning from artistic to entrepreneurial mentality, which takes intentional action of adopting the mentality of other people who are at where you want to be. There are so many skills that you actually need to learn: lead generation, branding, sales, marketing funnels. Those things are not just going to happen. So you have to take intentional action. You have to learn to be aware of your weaknesses, of your deficits, and take intentional action to fill those in. So if you're serious in growing a photography filmmaking business to that next level, you have to be very intentional. No more going with the flow. Trait number 4 of 7 of six-figure photographers and filmmakers. Six-figure photographers and filmmakers are strategic investors. Now, there are 3 ways you can invest to grow and scale a business: either with your money, your time, and your energy. Those are the 3 ways that you're able to invest. Time and your energy. Those are the 3 ways that you're able to invest. Money to purchase actual mentorship, knowledge, skills, or maybe outsourcing. The great thing about entrepreneurship is you can literally buy the skills that you need. Number 2, energy. That energy it takes to actually learn new skills, learn new strategies, and implement it. And number 3, investing in time. Whatever energy that you're using, that takes up time. And usually if you want to trade off less energy, you have to invest more money on people for like outsourcing to do a lot of that work for you so you can save more energy. So six-figure photographers and filmmakers are strategic investors. They invest to grow by using money, time, or energy. I've never met a wedding photographer or filmmaker in that six-figure or multiple six-figure level that does not consistently do all 3. Trait number 5, six-figure photographers and filmmakers are swift action takers. The truth is, money loves speed. We only grow up to be maybe 60 to 90, if you're lucky, 100 years old. And many entrepreneurs and business owners, especially in the beginning of the game, they make key decisions too slow. They'll say things like, yeah, that's something I've been thinking about doing for like a year now. Yeah, I just need a little bit more time to think about it. I need maybe a month to do more research. Ambitious entrepreneurs do not do that because we know time is money. When people say things like that when they're making key decisions, it's more than often an excuse inspired by fear. If you have important decisions that you need to make in your business, it should take no longer than an hour. If you do need a little bit more time, no longer than 24 hours. A chess grandmaster has to evaluate, 500 iterations in like 5 minutes. A Navy SEAL has to make life and death decisions in split seconds. A high-level entrepreneur should be able to make important key decisions within an hour. Money loves speed. You need to learn how to problem solve and think about things quickly and make decisions quickly. Trait number 6 of 7 of six-figure photographers and filmmakers. They are adaptable. The market is always changing. New competitors are coming in. New algorithms are changing in all the different platforms. New technology like AI is always innovating in the market. Your competitors are getting better, smarter. It's getting harder and harder to stand out. And all of our students who have hit that, say, six-figure to multiple six-figure mark are able to see that and feel that. Like if they're in the water and they're able to feel the different currents and movements changing. And when they feel those currents changing, they're able to adapt their actions right away. Like trait number 5, when I said swift action takers, when they feel that current changing, they're not thinking, oh, think about it. Oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to think about this for a year. No, you have an hour to 24 hours to evaluate the situation and make a decision. You have to be very, very adaptable. For veterans in, the wedding photography game, they know and have experienced the way that we used to market for wedding photography and filmmaking 10 years ago is totally different. Even changes within the past 1 to 5 years, you can find huge changes where people needed to adapt on how they marketed their business. If you want to get to that six-figure to multiple six-figure level, you must be adaptable. And last but not least, trait number 7 of six-figure photographers and filmmakers. They are problem solvers. I always say that entrepreneurs are professional problem solvers and decision makers. It is primarily what we do at a very high level to continue pushing the business forward. Most normal people who are not running and trying to grow and scale a business cannot do and think and make the decisions and problem solve the problems the way that we have to do. The level of income you're able to make in your photography or filmmaking business does not only have to do, with your quality of work, but it's directly correlated to the skills that you have and the way that you're able to solve problems in the business. So those are the 7 traits of six-figure and multiple six-figure wedding photographers and filmmakers. Those are the traits that we've studied in our best students who are able to scale to those levels very, very quickly. In the comments, I'm curious, what do you think I missed as far as these traits? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? And if you have these traits or you desire to build these traits and you want to scale your photography or filmmaking business to that six-figure or multiple six-figure level, be sure to check out the description of this video. I have more free resources as far as trainings and demos of our systems that have helped a ton of wedding photographers and filmmakers scale to that six-figure level. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more of our content. See you guys on the next one.